Okay, hi students. We meet again for part 4. So previously, the video that I uploaded supposed to be part 3 because it was the continuation from part 1 and 2 that I gave last week. Okay, so please take note of that. Okay, so part 4, I'm going to continue about the examples of source, the sources and the sinks, and also how the different parts of the plant uses sources and sinks for them to store or for them to use whatever uh, glucose or nitrate amino acids that they are translocated. Okay, so getting back from the last part for part 3, I stopped at this part. Okay, so I stopped at the source and the sink. Okay, let me recall back the source and the sink. Source is the part of the plant where substances are produced. For example, like the leaves for sucrose, amino acids, or enter the plant. Okay, amino acids actually coming from the roots, the place where the substance enter the plant. Okay, the sink, it refers to the part of the plant where the substrate can be stored. Example like any part of the plant can be the sink. Okay, continue on. Example of the sources, the leaves. Sucrose is produced here. Root hairs, like I said just now, nitrates are absorbed here. Nitrates come from the fertilizer. Okay, it can be the organic fertilizer that can be found in the ground. So whenever the root the root cells absorb them, they will be in form of ions, the nitrate ion. Okay, so what is the uses of nitrate ion again, students? Okay, please comment down the answers. Okay. Okay, for sinks, it can be the roots or the stems. So for the roots and the stem, the starch is stored here. Okay, for the root tips, the amino acids are stored here at the root tips. Okay, so the sinks can vary depending on the location where the plants want to use it. Okay, so when a plant is actively photosynthesizing and growing, the leaves are generally the major sources of translocated materials. They are constantly producing sucrose, which is carried in the phloem to all other parts of the plant. So, in this case, glucose and sucrose, glucose is actually glucose is actually the main, meaning the smallest subunit for carbohydrate, right? And if you have two glucose molecules together, it will be sucrose. Okay, so meaning that glucose is the one is being produced in the photosynthesis. However, whenever the glucose moves, it will be in form of two molecules, which is known as sucrose molecules. Okay, so this sucrose will later be carried in the phloem to other parts of the plant. Okay, next part, the sinks includes the roots, the flowers, and the fruits. The roots may change some of the sucrose to starch and store it. The flowers use sucrose to make fructose. So this one is in form of the nectar. Okay, that can be found in the flower. This one is to attract insects to pollinate. Okay, later the fruits are developing. Quite large amounts of sucrose may be used to produce sweet, juicy fruit ready to attract animals. So that's how plants use sucrose in roots, in flowers, and in the fruits. Okay, but many plants have a time of year where they become dormant. During this stage, they wait out harsh conditions in a state of reduced activity. For dormant plants, they do not perform photosynthesis, but they are able to survive because of the stored starch, the oils and other minerals that can be found in their parts. So when the seasons change, they begin to grow again. Now, the stored materials are converted to sucrose and transported to the growing region. So, the next one about this, I will continue on in part 5 next week. So, I will stop here for part 4 for the lesson of this week together with the instruction of whatever notes that you have to copy. Okay? So, for year 9, you guys have to copy notes about the meaning of translocation. Okay, put this in your notes. Copy this one too. Okay, only the words. The drawings, not needed. Okay, and also this one, the what is source and the sink, all of this copy. If you still want to draw, you guys can draw, it's all up to you, but for me, I think notes are just enough. Okay, and then the last one is this one, so please copy these two. Okay, for year 9. For year 10 students, you guys are required to do short notes. Remember last week I asked year 10 students to do short notes about transpiration. This week also the same, but topic will be about translocation. So please include all of the materials, all of the lesson that I have taught you guys for this week. Include that in your notes. Okay? If any one of you are wondering how to make the notes, remember last time I said some of you maybe can use A4 paper, pull the paper into 4 different pages or whatsoever. You guys can write your short notes there. Okay, so the short notes must not be in the exercise book. It must be in A4 paper or any foolscap paper. Okay, so by the time the school resumes, I want to see everybody got the notes with them. Okay, and also, so that's all about that. Any of the inquiry, you guys are welcome to ask me, either to PM me in the IG or in the WhatsApp group or anywhere that you are comfortable with. And also, I will put up the list of the homework or the task again for year 9 and year 10 in the description. So please read the description below. Okay, so I'll see everyone again for part 5 and 6 next week. Okay, bye-bye.